morning, Q.
Oh, hello, bro.
So what sort of gadgets have you got for me this mission? A car that flies? Reading glasses that have X-ray technology? Ooh, maybe a pen that doubles as a laser.
A laser pen. Unfortunately, 007, after the whole Brexit affair, MI6 has been forced to make some severe cutbacks to our weapons development program.
So you don't have anything for me to arm myself with when I go out and save the world again, do you, Q?
And there is one thing.
Oh. A cellular phone? What does it do?
It's not a regular cell phone, Bond. It's a Galaxy Note 7. While all of it appears as any other cell phone, but when turned on, it becomes a more powerful weapon than a Trump supporter at a Muslim prayer party.
Indeed. Bond, he is. Do you think maybe we could afford the new iPhone, Q?
I'll work on it, James.
Tonight on TMI, Sully gets sold, Blair gets witchy, and Pasta gets political. With musical guest Two Smoking Barrels and special guest Sheldon Bailey, tonight on TMI.
All right, y'all. We got any stories this week? What's up?
Well, the Emmys are happening tonight, so we should probably not talk about that.
Okay, so what do we have other than the Emmys?
Is there really anything else we can talk about besides the Emmys?
Okay, but you just heard her say...
I know what she said. You think I don't hear?
I mean, I know you hear. It's not that.
Oh, you
What's
don't
up?
think I have ears? You don't know what these do?
Of course I know what they do. They hear ears. You hear. What's up?
Okay, then tell me what they do, and don't tell me that they hold up my glasses, okay, fool?
I mean, what's up with all the hostility in the name calling? Dang, Nikki, I thought we were cool.
Sorry, they kind of write me that way. Apparently, I do a really good sassy black woman.
You better recognize. Sorry, I also play sassy really well, so.
Thanks, Anna. That was incredibly sassy. And racist. Anyway, seriously, what else, guys? Come on, what do we got? Pitch me something.
Well, Atlanta's really hot right now.
Oh, I know. Those late summer heat waves, they can be brutal.
I'm not talking about the weather, sucker. Again, sorry, that's how they write me.
No, I understand. That's fine.
Act like you know. Sorry, again, the sad.
Anyway, Nikki, what did you mean when you said that Atlanta is hot right now?
Thank you for asking, Kelly.
My pleasure.
Okay, what I meant was that new show Atlanta on FX has had really good ratings, and Atlanta Airport has been named the busiest airport in the world.
Whew. And it gets warm that time of year down there?
Yeah.
I think.
Cracker.
I agree.
Anyway, after Hillary Clinton's health scare last week, and then Donald Trump went on Dr. Oz and talked about his health, doctors are becoming kind of a big deal in this year's political debate.
Yeah. Yeah, this campaign season is a little more ER than West Wing.
And as a physician to the President of the United States, I am more than qualified to play doctor with you later this evening, young lady. Full disclosure, I have to admit that I am not the President's actual doctor, but I was once called into a Hilton in Tallahassee to prescribe an antifungal to the George W. Bush. No, please don't ask me what it was for, as that goes against the patient-doctor confidentiality I hold so dear. Okay, fine, it was jock itch.
Link! Honey! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, my husband is choking! Is there a doctor in the house?
My fair lady, have no fear, for I'm not just a doctor. I'm Link Mitchell, presidential physician. Now, let's take a look-see, shall we?
Oh, dear heavens, Dr. Mitchell, thank God you're here. I believe my husband is choking.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Doctor, what are you doing?
Miss, as a president who served as a physician who served the president of the United States and head of the medical board of this country, I must make sure I give your husband a thorough examination. The American people deserve nothing less.
Ah! But he's dead!
Miss, your diagnosis is accurate. I'll be able to release my findings here in complete detail 7 days after I get the lab results.
The lab results, he's dead!
Miss, are you a licensed physician trained to make a diagnosis like this?
No?
Oh, then I guess you should let the big dogs handle this.
Fine.
Miss, I have good news and bad news. Bad news is your husband is in fact dead. But the good news, for a layman, your diagnostic skills are out of sight. You should think of attending med school, especially now you have no one to provide for you anymore.
Maybe I will. Well, thank you, Dr. Mitchell, for doing all that you could.
No, don't thank me. I was just doing my job, ma'am. Excuse me.
Oh, Link, you did everything in your power to save that poor man.
Oh, you're right, I did, but God was recruiting today, and he takes his job very seriously. Now, what do you say you and I go back to my place and play a little operation?
You mean the Milton Bradley game where you try to remove internal organs without getting a shot?
No, but to be fair, your spleen will be hurting after I'm finished with you.
What a horrific car accident! If there were only a doctor here!
Have no fear, for I'm no run-of-the-mill doctor. I'm Link Mitchell, presidential physician. Now, let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah.
What is it, doctor?
Well, in my expert opinion, once that was listened upon the ears of George W. Bush, I have to say that's a horrible accident.
What can you do?
Only what the good Lord put me on this earth to do.
Save the victims?
I was going to panic and call 911, but hell, I'll try your idea.
Don't worry. If Link Mitchell can't save those unfortunate souls, then I guess the good Lord just got lonely and wanted to meet some new friends.
Excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Can I get this to go?
Garçon!
Excuse me. Excuse me.
There you go,
Yeah,
ma'am, right there. Okay.
There we go. All right, and
Thank you.
Damn it all to hell!
Were you not able to save those people?
No, it's not that. I got a parking ticket. Did you know you couldn't park on the right side of the street today?
Yes, I did.
Well, I'm clearly a presidential physician and you're not, so I can't keep up with things so mundane.
But what about those people in the car? They're dying. They need help.
You don't tell me what to do. I only take orders from the Surgeon General. However, you should think about attending med school. You have a keen sense about you, my friend. I'm going to note that in my report. What's your name?
Howard.
Is that with a J or an X?
Oh my God! The car's exploded!
Oh, we did all we could do, but Jesus was fielding a new all-star team today. So, how about you and I have a little dessert?
Okay. Pecan pie sounded good.
What I meant by dessert was sex, but okay. We'll have the pecan pie.
Yes, sir.
No. Yes, doctor.
For all the news you tried to miss, I'm Kacey Spivey. This is the TMI Minute. According to E!, Ryan Seacrest and Adriana Lima are dating. Yes, it sounds weird, but like any new beard, it takes a while to get used to. Calvin Harris has released a new track reportedly dissing former girlfriend Taylor Swift. As of this moment, Taylor has not claimed credit for writing it. While on vacation, Kim Kardashian took 4,000 selfies. 4,000 selfies? How do you call that a vacation, Kim, when all you did was work? Voters are upset by Donald Trump's recent claim that he kisses his daughter every chance he gets. Trump responded by saying the comment was taken out of context, as he was just doing his best Woody Allen impression, believe me. Mel Gibson announced that his 26-year-old girlfriend is pregnant with his 9th child, bringing the new total of people hoping for a Mel Gibson comeback to 11. When a story breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with the Crazy Glue.
An ordinary day.
All right, honey. Yep. It's back. All right, so I have that sales meeting in Houston, so I'll see you.
All right, have a straight trip, honey.
Okay, we'll do.
But it was gonna be anything but.
Oh yeah, that should be a piece of cake. You know, I just have that one connecting flight at the Atlanta airport.
ABC brings you Atlanta Airport, a show about the part of Atlanta everyone has to deal with eventually.
Hi, I'm Harold. I have a connecting at, here.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry, but your flight's been canceled.
Wait, I didn't even tell you what flight it was.
Well, we canceled all of them. Our computer system shut down.
What? For how long?
Well, about 5 minutes ago when I spilled Coke on it.
Okay, do you know how long it's, when will they be back up?
Well, as soon as we find a computer system that ain't got no Coke spilled on it.
Hey y'all, good news, found a computer system ain't had Coke spilled on it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, this one had Pepsi spilled on it instead.
Sir, if you want to have a seat right there, as soon as we find a computer system that ain't got no soda pop spilled on it, we'll let you know.
Fine, I'll just go to the Wolfgang Puck Express.
Oh, would you mind getting us 2 Cokes?
Oh yeah, with the lids on though, real tight.
Real tight.
Real tight.
He's just a man, looking for a connection, and the least likely place to find one.
Hey, how are you? I'll have the Puck Burger, a Pellegrino, and 2 Cokes with the lids on real tight.
Anything else?
Yeah, and if I could get a connecting flight to Houston, if you could pray that.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Atlanta airport. God doesn't live here.
It was a joke. I was joking.
I'm not. I knew a girl once. She was pretty. She had big plans. She had the man of her dreams waiting for her in Oklahoma City. They were going to start a life. All she had to do was make that connection. And everything would have worked out.
Did she make it? What happened? Did she make it?
I'll be right back with your Cokes.
Get out this goddamn airport.
He's a man, looking to get out of an airport, preferably by a plane.
Oh, you're back. Do you have our Cokes?
With the lids on real tight?
Real tight.
Real tight.
Real tight.
Real tight.
No! Damn it, get me out this airport. I need a connecting flight to Houston now, okay? It's a part of my customer bill of rights.
Oh, you mean this here, Bill of Rights?
Yes, that's the one.
Have a seat, sir. We'll be with you shortly.
Hey, man. Hey. Order on the terminal is you need to get to Houston.
I don't need to get, I need to get to Houston. Okay. Nobody wants to go to Houston, but I need to get there.
Well, then you're in good luck, because I got a truck full of lost bags going to Houston in about 5 minutes.
So you want me to ride in a truck with bags?
Well, it's either that, or you can take a flight on Southwest.
I'll go with the bags, come on.
Harold, wait! Harold, if you ever happen to pass through Oklahoma City and you meet a man named Reggie Baker, tell him that Linda said she's sorry. She's so sorry!
Sorry, come on, let's go.
Get the hell out of this airport, man.
Atlanta Airport. It's not about just getting to Houston anymore. It's about making peace with the past.
All right, come on right now. Here you go.
Oh, yeah! Oh, goodness. Whew. Man, are
Are we in Houston yet?
No, we're not. We had to turn around halfway. It was overheating. I guess somebody must have stolen the radiator cap or something.
Crap! Get me out this fucking airport, man!
Oh, we're still waiting for those Cokes.
With the lids on real tight.
Real tight.
Real tight.
Real tight. Real tight.
No!
Like this radiator cap.
Atlanta Airport, rescheduled for 8 p.m. on Wednesday this fall. But don't count on it.
Alrighty, so what other stories do we have?
Sully was #1 at the box office this week, which just shows that Americans love a great story about heroism, as long as Tom Hanks is starring in it.
The Emmys were tonight, and Netflix had 54 nominations.
54 nominations?
Yeah.
Wow, how many did they win?
Tom, I don't know. The script was written on Friday.
Oh, right. Well, with shows like Orange is the New Black, House of Cards, and Narcos, they got more nominations than HBO, who usually gets the most.
Speaking of Narcos, they just got renewed for a 3rd season.
Go ahead. Alright, spoiler alert joke. Cover your ears if you don't want to hear it, alright? I wonder if they're going to bring back Pablo Escobar in season 3 as a zombie. That'd be crazy, right?
I don't know. But, you know what did come back from the dead?
What?
Blair Witch. Yeah, the long-awaited sequel came out on Friday, the same day the script was written.
I wonder if it'll do well enough for a sequel, maybe.
In 1999, the Blair Witch Project changed the face of horror forever. In 2000, Blair Witch 2, Book of Shadows came out and sucked. So forget I even mentioned that. Now, in 2016, horror is getting a facelift, but not a tummy tuck because of the scarring.
Guys, it was such a good idea to go camping in the Hollywood Hills.
Hey! You kids need to get the fuck off my lawn or I'm calling the cops!
God, another corporate elitist trying to control the land.
What a fascist!
I'm dialing right now!
We should probably go.
Okay.
Get your ass out of here!
They were 3 friends hiking through the Hollywood Hills, which is like totally cool, except that street that everyone thinks leads to the Hollywood sign, because it doesn't. Seriously, stop going up that street. It doesn't take you there.
God, you guys, I wish I would have brought those tofu dogs.
I know. Roasted tofu dogs on an open fire is totally awesome.
Toads.
Hey guys, have you heard the story of the Selma Blair Witch?
The Selma Blair Witch?
Witch? Come on.
No, guys, seriously. Listen, for years, people have told a story of a promising young actress who was in films such as Cruel Intentions, Legally Blonde, and Hellboy. But then she fell from grace due to films like The Fog, My Mom's New Boyfriend, and Hellboy 2. Legend says that after nightfall, she roams these hills, complaining about how great her career could have been if only she'd been offered decent acting parts.
Wow. That sounds Hollywood scary.
No fucking way! Did you make a fire on my front porch, dipshits?
Fire brings life, lady.
It also brings wildflowers, you motherfucker! Now put it out before you burn down SoCal!
Traveling through darkness in the Hollywood Hills, where you pay premium prices to live in an area with poor cell service, catty self-absorbed neighbors, and yes, the occasional wildfires started by jackoffs who didn't realize how easy it is to burn down SoCal.
Guys, I think we're lost.
Why do you think that, Zach?
Because we haven't seen anybody since Kelsey Grammer said he's gonna fuck my mom and told me to get off his driveway.
Yeah, like what was with Frasier's hostility?
He seems so cool on Cheers.
Oh God, what was that?
What was what?
That sound!
I didn't hear a sound. Did you guys hear a sound? I can't tell who you're talking to because it's so dark, but if I assume you're talking to me, then no, I didn't hear a sound. Jenna, what did it sound like?
It sounded like a slap bang.
Yeah, I think it might have been a slap bang. Yeah, you know, the best answer is often the simplest.
Yeah, but who made the slap bang?
Do you think it could have been the Selma Blair Witch?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it did kind of sound like someone beating themselves up over meeting lower expectations, so maybe.
Lost in Hollywood Hills. Much like careers get lost when you take a year off to have a baby, or you get in your head that your passion project is commercially viable, even though it isn't.
We're alone, and we're lost, and we're so afraid.
You're afraid? I had to play Kris Jenner on TV this year. Kris Jenner! You want to talk about fear?
No! Oh my God!
Selma Blair Witch. Coming soon. Followed quickly by a sequel that sounds even worse.
Hey, guys, I think we lost her.
You know, I could have played any of those parts that Denzel played.
Oh my
Blair
God!
Underwood Witch. Coming about as soon as Trump releases his taxes. The world has heard of the heroics of Captain Chelsea Sully Sullensburg on January 15th, 2009, when he saved the lives of 150 passengers and 5 crew members by safely landing the plane on New York's Hudson River. What's been lost in time is the heroics of another unsung hero. This is his story.
Hello, U.S. Airways? No, I completely understand. Yeah, we don't have a plan for that just yet.
Hello? No, we don't know yet. When we know, you'll know.
Damn it, Max, I cannot take this anymore.
I know. You think these people would be so grateful that they're still alive?
They don't sound grateful at all.
Not answering another phone.
Go away!
We want to sell this flight.
Yeah, the one from the Hudson?
And we want to know when we can expect to get our goddamn bags back.
Tully, the story of U.S. Airways Flight 1549's baggage handler.
Boy, for a bunch of people involved in a miracle, there sure is a lot of hostility.
Well, what do you expect? People travel with the things that make them feel most at home, and if they don't have that, it wouldn't matter to them if they landed in the Hudson or 30 feet below it. We gotta do something about this, or we're gonna go down in history as the first airline who didn't respect its customers.
Yeah, wouldn't want to ruin that perception.
Well, it's a good thing we got our best man on it. Tully, come on in here. Folks, this is Tully, the chief luggage operator out of Dallas-Fort Worth. Yep, we know how hellish that can be.
My God, I can only imagine.
I could tell you some stories, but you look like you might want to have kids someday.
Yeah.
Well then, I'll keep my own private Vietnam to myself.
Tully,
Yeah.
according to the flight manifest, 153 bags were stowed aboard that aircraft. I don't think I need to tell you that means 3 people paid for an additional bag.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
If they paid for that additional bag, they should be damn sure they get that additional bag back!
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
Ditto!
I want your words on my tombstone.
Well, don't you worry. 153 bags go in, 153 bags are coming out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta go get fitted for a wetsuit.
You get him, champ!
Several days later.
My damn good shoes were in there! My damn good shoes!
You know how hard it is to find comfortable undergarments?
If I don't get my suitcase today, I'm burning this place to the ground!
Oh, Sully.
Yes, Sully.
People. I know there's a lot of frustration here, but I want you all to realize how lucky we all are. Chances of a large airliner losing both engines due to a bird strike and surviving a water landing are next to impossible to calculate. I know you've lost some things, but you haven't lost the most important thing of all, your life.
Well, Sully, thank you for those words of get 'em.
Hey! You stop tearing Sully apart! Huh? I got your bags.
You have our bags?
That's right, I got your bags. I got all of them. And it wasn't easy navigating the deadly cold waters of the Hudson River, battling the elements and the human body's inability to survive near freezing temperatures for prolonged periods of time. But neither is spending the night without your toothbrush. Am I right?
Yeah. So, what's the count, man?
153 bags went into cargo, and 153 bags came out.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, what about our carry-ons?
Oh, damn it! I'll be back. In the meantime, you leave Sully alone. Bless you, Tully. You are the true hero of Flight 1549.
Over the next week, Tully, the true hero of the Hudson, recovered 51 purses, 28 small bags, 36 laptop bags, and one copy of the novel Carpetta by Patricia Cornwell, which was a bestseller at the time. Sadly, all mobile phones recovered were destroyed due to the fact that waterproofing phones didn't come out for 4 more years. The end.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 smoking barrels!
I think it's time to maybe repent. I've opened the door, invited you in. You dance on my grave and put me through hell. But now I'm awake, there's so much time to kill, yeah. Sitting in the shade, wishing you well. Paying no mind and ghost in the shell. Watching the world from behind the sill. The curious minds can carry us through. passion to learn the things you won't say. If I'm to learn the nature of the game, oh, come out to play till you give me back my name. Struck out by the bell. I've taken the bait, but not the heart to sell. Mirror in me conforms to your tale. Between you and me, there's no ghost in this shell.
It was 1979. Jimmy Carter was president. The Pittsburgh Pirates were champions, and everybody, and I mean everybody, had bookie fever. Me, I was the manager at a local Thank God It's Fridays. We had just gotten word from corporate that we were abbreviating our names to TGI Fridays because studies showed that no one wanted to eat a burger at a place with God in its name. Although Burger Heaven down the street was doing very well.
Okay, kids, we got a new name. It's time for some new menu items.
Oh, what about ice cream? Everybody goes crazy for ice cream, eh, boss?
Oh, ice cream's nice, but doesn't say new direction.
Nice.
What about gelato, which is fancy ice cream?
Ooh. Well, still not sold on ice cream.
Oh, I hear frozen yogurt is going off the charts.
Look, no more frozen delights, okay? We need something that's gonna blow the public away.
Hey, boss, I got the perfect item for on the menu.
What is it, Cisco?
It's called nachos.
Nachos?
Yes.
I don't know, it doesn't sound like much. What's in them? And God help you if you say ice cream.
No, it's not ice cream. Recently, I visited a far-off place called Mexico. One day, a man in a taxi cab, he told me where to find the best nachos in town, which at the time I thought meant prostitute.
I could see why you would think that.
To my initial chagrin, it did not mean whore, but instead a giant pile of tortilla chips smothered with cheese and pico de gallo.
Chips and cheese? That sounds like kid food. We'll have none of that here. This is TGI Fridays. Damn you!
Boss, you don't understand. The combination of chips, cheese, and pico de gallo is magical, boss.
I don't know, Cisco. Are you sure you weren't on Mary Jane or peyote or something?
Yeah, everything tastes good on peyote, Cisco.
No, I was completely straight, except for one night with a, young but legal and really in the shape of pool boy named Rodrigo. But that's a story for another time, okay? Look, I have had our chef prepare a plate of nachos for you to sample. The chef? Yes. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is exquisite.
Yes.
This is so good. I'm getting a boner.
Oh, yes.
Me too.
Oh, yes.
I think we found our signature dish.
Yeah.
Within weeks, the nachos at TGI Fridays were all anybody was talking about. I was on top of the world until...
If business continues like this, we're gonna need a bigger safe.
Well, you think nachos. What's the matter, Ben?
It's terrible.
Oh, the new local burger. Told you no one wants it.
No, it's Chili's.
We don't serve chili, Ben.
No, not that chili. Chili's the restaurant. They started serving nachos.
Those sons of bitches, they're trying to muscle in on our turf. No, it's okay. Ours are the best and the originals.
That's not all. They're making their nachos with ground beef.
You... Quick! We need a plan or we're doomed!
That was only the beginning. They added beef, we added beef. We added chicken, next thing you know, they added chicken. Before you knew it, other smaller players were moving into nachos. Denny's, BJ's, even Dave & Buster's. All of them taking a piece of the pie. Of course, the pie meaning nachos. I thought it couldn't get any worse, and then out of nowhere came Taco Bell.
All right, settle down, everybody, settle down. Thanks for coming. We, of course, have Ricky Chili, Denny Kowalski, BJ, and Dave & Buster.
I'm gonna fuck that Taco Bell up!
Folks, excuse my brother. He drinks too much coffee. I tell him to switch to decaf. Does he listen?
Fuck off, Dave.
Oh, okay. Regardless, I know we're all feeling the squeeze from Taco Bell and their Nachos Supreme.
Supreme? Ha! They got the weakest product on the street, and they call themselves Supreme? I think it's time for Taco Bell to get slammed!
Yeah.
Sit on there for a mic account!
Oh, all right. It's not gonna help anything, BJ. And for Christ's sake, Denny, stop trying to slam everything. Look, we need to stick together and formulate a plan.
Look. I think what we gotta do is just keep doing what we've been doing. Yeah, Taco Bell gonna get all the poor kids with that low quality cheap shit. But us, we go for the major consumers, the big players, you dig?
Yeah. Chili's right, guys. Like, let Taco Bell keep doing what they're doing. Let them keep all that food to feed to those animals.
Okay, agreed. We don't worry about Taco Bell too much. Everybody who likes it, say aye.
Aye! Okay. Great. Now what are we gonna do about those fucks over Weight Watchers?
That's what I'm
You can sit on there for mic accounts!
Yeah.
So in that one day, all of the heads of the mid-price food market decided to let Taco Bell be Taco Bell. As far as Weight Watchers, that's a story for next season.
All right, y'all. Any last stories?
Oh, I got one. Big news, gang. Olive Garden has announced that they are starting to sell this year's Ultimate Pasta Pass, which means that for $100, you can go to Olive Garden every day for 7 weeks and eat as much pasta as you want.
That's crazy.
No.
And coincidentally, on Tuesday, Election Day will be only 7 weeks away.
What does that have to do with Olive Garden's Ultimate Pasta Pass?
I don't know.
Okay. So anyway, like I was saying earlier in the script, Donald Glover has had a hit with that new show on FX in Atlanta. Critics are praising it for its ambitious portrayal of the Atlanta music scene and refreshing observations of Black experience.
As a black man in America, I feel it's time that a show written by black people and performed by black people was shared to America and shared our experience.
As a white man, I feel that my narrative has been taken away from me, so I'm going to steal that idea and repackage it to a white audience.
Yeah.
And as a black woman, I am not surprised. Again, sorry, the writers.
From a couple of white guys who watched Atlanta and thought they could make the same show, but better, the Hallmark Channel presents Brentwood.
Yo, paper, bitches, cough syrup, Hennessy.
Yeah. Got some, get some, bitches. Want to drink some cough syrup?
Yeah. Get it.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Gideon, I'm telling you, as soon as we cut our LP, it's straight to the tizzy top of the his hop world.
Yeah, Brentwood represents. Yo, Asher, all this stuff is sick. Like turntables, studio monitors, and interface. How'd you get all this gear?
Oh, well, it wasn't easy. I had to spend the last of my bar mitzvah money. But you know what? This is hip hop, and you gotta make sacrifices if you want to make it in this game.
That's right. Cheddar fan.
Yeah.
Yo, please don't tell me you're dipping into your college fund since you're not going to community college.
Oh shit! I got all the money in the world! Cheddar, fam, college, trust fund, bitches!
Ooh, yeah! Cheddar fam!
Yeah! Oh, cheddar. Oh, fuck, I'm hungry. Mom! Mom! Can you make me some taquitos? Nachos. Nachos are better.
Nachos or taquitos?
Nachos, Mom!
Okay, sweetheart, I'll bring them right up for you.
Hey, hurry up! I'm fucking starving! God, such a bitch sometimes.
Yo, Asher, we need to come up with a dope name for our group.
Yo, I've been thinking about that. Okay, it's gotta be gangster enough so that people recognize our street cred.
Yeah.
But also smart enough so that they invest in our headphone, sneaker, and vape juice lines that we eventually start.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. It's about the end game.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. I learned it in my intro. Oh, wait, no. Let me tell you the name. Okay, so we gonna be supply and demand.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, I learned it in my intro to economics class. CC, baby. Yeah.
Here are your nachos, sweetie. Oh, hi, Gideon, dear. It's so nice to see you. How's your mom?
She's doing good. You know, she's seeing a new acupuncturist who makes
Mom, get out of here. I fucking revolutionize the game and shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Sugar Plum. I will leave you to it. Oh, and by the way, you have a guest here. He just arrived.
Okay, send him up and go away.
You got it.
Yo, Asher, who is it?
I got my dad, the pay guy, to come in to make our bars as fire as possible.
What?
I don't know. It sounded right, though, when I told him. Wow.
What up, Asher?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you're Ice Cube!
You goddamn right. Yay!
What up, dog? It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Cube. We're the hottest up-and-coming hip-hop group near the Ghost of Butterfly. Supply and demand.
Voices of the gated community, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Hip-hop group? Y'all rappers?
Yeah, my net. My brother.
Hold up. Man, some rich lawyer dude said if I spend some time with some sickly kids, then, you know, he'd give me $50,000. But y'all ain't got cancer or some shit?
No, I don't have cancer, and I'm not a kid. I'm 26.
Yeah, me too, dog. I'm 26 and a half.
Yeah, don't.
Man, this is bullshit, man. I don't fuck with white people unless they got cancer.
Wait, no, okay, I know your story. I've seen Straight Outta Compton twice. People tried to tell you what to do, what to think, who to be, but you didn't listen to them. You followed your dreams. I'm in that situation. This is exactly what it was probably like for you. Just help me achieve my dreams like you achieved yours.
I don't know, kid.
I just wanted to check on you boys. How's it going? I just want to tell you, darling, that I am so proud of you for working so hard. And if all I had to do was make sure that you didn't pay for rent or food or utilities or the lease on your car in order to be able to pursue your passion, then I was happy to do it.
Hey, get out of here. We're trying to make some dank-ass rhymes with Ice Cube.
Have fun.
Yeah, I'm out.
No, wait! We'll pay you. How much would it cost for you to help us?
Damn, Cube. You need the money. It's either this or another Jump Street. $30,000.
30,000.
30,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just for one track.
Hi, Dad. Ice Cube needs more money to hang out with me. Yeah, $30,000? Come on, Dad, please? Please, pretty please, Daddy. That is me. I need the money. Please.
Okay, you're gonna get it.
All right, hit me with it.
Okay, ready?
Oh, yeah.
Paper, bitches, money. Ice Cube, syrup, Daddy community. You picking this up?
Supply and Demand, hit single straight out of Palisades, was #1 on the Billboard's Top 100 for 10 weeks. The duo went on to win 11 Grammys and were inducted into Rock and Roll's Hall of Fame somehow. Ice Cube retired from music shortly after meeting Supply and Demand and died of a broken heart on the set of 27 Jump Street. The end.
She's finished. After releasing my medical records and proving that I am healthy enough to be president, which I am, she's gonna look like a sick old lady, which of course she is.
I think we have this one in the bag.
Bad news, boss. Hillary Clinton just released the medical records, and aside from the pneumonia, she's as healthy as an ox.
Oh, damn it. I thought that we were really gonna win on this issue. Now how are we gonna win the election?
Maybe we go on down to the Olive Garden, boss. They got the ultimate pasta pass for only $100.
How in the hell, in the name of shrimp scampi, is that going to help us?
Because only a real man can consume pasta for 7 days a week, for 7 weeks, and not drop dead.
I love it, fellas. Without a press release saying that I, Donald J. Trump, am going to be buying the Olive Garden Ultimate Pasta Pass. Okay? Crooked Hillary, she can't do this. She can't do it.
All right, again, if any of you cough on me, I will Benghazi your ass. You got that?
Yes, Secretary Clinton.
Secretary Clinton, bad news. Trump just bought an ultimate pasta pass from the Olive Garden.
How is that bad news for anyone except his arteries?
Well, because he said that you don't have the stamina for the ultimate pasta pass.
Well, I'll be damned. He actually challenged me with endless pasta.
Can he get any lower?
The American people will see through this charade.
No. If anything impresses the American people, it's the ability to eat an unhealthy amount of food. All right? They'll see him eating all this pasta and think, I want a leader that can eat 8 bowls of 5 cheese eating in a single setting.
So what do we do to stop him?
We can't. We counter him. Pasta for pasta. Now get me an ultimate pasta pass.
My opponent, crooked Hillary Clinton, is not up to the challenges of the ultimate pasta diet. She just isn't, okay? She thinks that a nice cream sauce is going to be good enough. Well, it's not. This country deserves a leader who can do a lot of pasta, a lot of gabagool, a lot of oregano, okay? She can't handle it, folks. She can't do it. She can't do it.
Sure, Donald Trump thinks that he's a big, strong man because he can eat some thin spaghetti or a linguine in a tomato-based red sauce. But put a flat noodle, maybe a pappardelle or a tagliatelle, and a light cream sauce in front of him, and see what kind of man he really is. America, Donald, America's watching.
Oh, here we go. This is great. Thank you very much. You know, again with the cream sauce. She thinks anyone can do cream sauce. What she really needs right now, this is really good. I'm done. Very, very good. She needs something like something full, a lot of cheese. A manicotti, a lasagna, okay? Folks, she can't handle it. Can't handle it, folks. Believe you me, she can't handle it.
Ravioli, tortellini, saltatoni, agnolotti. These are pastas of a president. And on this day I say, Donald, if you can't eat it, then beat it. So beat it, Donald, okay? The real presidents are busy having some testeroli.
It's election day in America, the most important political event in our country. We're outside the polling place, and we are here to talk to voters after they have casted their ballots. Hey, excuse me, sir.
Yeah?
Can you talk to us about who you voted for and why?
Oh, sure.
Don't be scared.
It's okay. You're just very big. Well, to be honest with you, I was undecided up until late last week when I saw Mr. Trump devour an entire bowl of pizza cattery. I mean, sure, it's made out of buckwheat, but that is one big noodle. And if he can handle that, he can handle North Korea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, here we have another recent voter. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you talk to us about your vote?
Yeah, I have a thyroid condition which keeps me from enjoying pasta, so I went with the Green Party.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Good evening. I am Karen Burnett with some important breaking news about the 2016 election. Well, the votes have been counted and we have a winner. With a late surge, CNN can project that fusilli was voted favorite pasta in the ultimate pasta pass. We saw strong contention from Bucatini, Gianvecchio, and Penny Regatte, but in this end, fusilli proved to be too strong a choice. We will be back with the lesser contest once we finish eating our last day of pasta. Save me some orecchiette.
Another round of applause for our very special guest, Mr. Sheldon Bailey.
And TMI will be back here next week at the same time with special guest Al Cornell from TNT's The Last Ship. And remember,
When a story breaks in Hollywood, we'll be there with the crazy glue. For TMI, I'm Bethany V. Thanks for coming out.
Woo!